KCCO Calgary, we come alive. Shive on Canada, we thrive. In Alberta's heart, where the fun won't cease. Raving through the night, finding inner peace. So let's keep dancing till morning light. With KCCO spirit, we'll be alright. Shive on Canada, and we stand so tall. In this Shive nation, we'll never fall. Oh, let's keep dancing till morning light. With KCCO spirit, we'll be alright. Shive O Canada, and we stand so tall. In this Chuv nation, we'll never fall. Under Calgary's sky, where the Rockies shine, KCCO vibes we unwind. With Shive O Canada, a unity call. Dancing through the night, we give our all. Feel the beat drop, let your spirits fly. Together we rise, reaching for the sky. Raise a glass high for the Child Nation, spreading love and joy across our great nation. KCCO Calgary, we come alive. Shive on Canada, we thrive. In Alberta's heart, where the fun won't cease. Raving through the night, finding inner peace. From the prairies to the peaks, we gather near. With friends so dear and spirits clear. Shive O Canada, and we unite as one. Celebrating life till the night is done. Feel the beat drop, let your spirits fly. Together we rise, reaching for the sky. Raise a glass high for the Child Nation, spreading love and joy across our great nation. KCCO Calgary, we come alive. Shive on Canada, we thrive. In Alberta's heart, where the fun won't cease. Raving through the night, finding inner peace. Under northern lights, our souls ignite. With KCCO, everything's right. Shive O Canada, and we stand tall. With unity and love, we conquer all. KCCO Calgary, we come alive. Shive on Canada, we thrive. In Alberta's heart, where the fun won't cease. Raving through the night, finding inner peace. So let's keep dancing till morning light. With KCCO spirit, we'll be alright. Shive O Canada, hey, we stand so tall. In this Child nation, we'll never fall. So let's keep dancing till morning light. With KCCO spirit, we'll be alright. Shive O Canada, and we stand so tall. In this Child nation, we'll never fall. lights are glowing bright tonight. K-Su crew, it feels so right. Calgary roaring with the flames we stoke. This is the vibe, the unbreakable folk. Raise your glass, keep calm and drive on. Dance to the beat till the break of dawn. Chivo, Canada, we're bold and free. Celebrating life, that's our decree. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Cowboy hats with a party twist. Yeehaw moves you just can't resist. From the Rockies to the big prairie skies, we soar so high, make spirits rise. Let the bass drop, hear the anthem thump. Feel the ground shake with every jump. We're a family bound by laughs and cheers, spreading kindness, we know fears. Raise your glass, keep calm and jive on. Dance to the beat till the break of dawn. Chivo, Canada, we're bold and free. Celebrating life, that's our decree. Maple leaf vibes with a shot of fun. Dripping in love like syrup spun. Calgary's heart fuels the northern fire. Keiko crew will take you higher. Raise your glass, keep calm and jive on. Dance to the beat till the break of dawn. Chivo, Canada, we're bold and free. Celebrating life, it's our decree. Maple leaf vibes with a shot of fun. Dripping in love like syrup spun. Calgary's heart fuels the northern fire. Keiko crew will take you higher. Decree. Raise your glass, keep calm and jive on. Dance to the beat till the break of dawn. Chivo, Canada, we're bold and free. Celebrating life, that's our decree. Decree. Oh, oh, that's our decree.
And a happy hump day to you, and for you in Calgary, happy snowy hump day. Yeah, it's snowing once again, and it's going to be a white one tonight. So make sure that you're staying in and keeping warm tonight. I heard the forecast is leading up to 30 centimeters of snow this evening, so that is going to be a little much to wake up to in the morning. So hopefully you're staying safe and warm tonight. So welcome. My name is Kevin, one of your KCCO Calgary admins. And where are we here? There we go. And what I'd like to do is talk about what Chive Nation is doing and what KCCO Calgary is doing for our community here. And as the title says, GOYA is less than a month away, and we're going to talk a little bit about that. But as we always like to do first is we like to read a little story about why we are here, about giving back to our community. So I am going to switch on over to this, and we're going to be going to our Chive Charities page and reading one of the stories. And one of the first stories that really caught my eye was this first one from Hannah C. And what really caught my eye with all the hype lately around the Artemis 2 mission, what Artemis 2 and Hannah have in common. So wanted to go through this story with you today. So let's just dive on into it. Hannah C. What Artemis 2 and Hannah have in common. So last week, the crew of Artemis 2 made history, becoming the first humans in more than 50 years to travel beyond Earth's orbit. Venturing into deep space and seeing Earth from a distance most people will never experience before returning safely home. When they launched from Kennedy Space Center, the world began to change. The farther they traveled, the smaller it became, until it eventually was just a small floating orb in the center of their spacecraft window. Look at that group. It's hard to imagine what that feels like. Watching everything you know, every place, every person, shrink into something distant. After all, what could we possibly have in common with 4 people orbiting the moon? And I love that picture of the crescent Earth over the moon. More than you might think. Because while most of us will never experience that kind of distance, many of us know what it feels like when our world... Oh, excuse me. You know what it feels like when our world suddenly gets smaller. And that's something Hannah understands better than most. Here's Hannah. For Hannah, the unknown didn't come in form of a mission. It came in the form of her own body. Before everything changed, her world was wide. She was outside walking trails, exploring state parks, heading to the beach. Movement wasn't something she had to think about. It was automatic. It was freedom. I don't think I realized how much I loved being able to get up and go, she said. That changed in 2023. What started as swelling in her knee quickly became something harder to explain. The pain didn't fade. It spread. Her leg began to swell in ways that didn't make sense, and the answers she was given didn't quite fit. At first, it was treated as something routine, an injury, overuse, something that would improve with time, but it didn't. It took nearly a year of appointments, misdiagnosis, and pushing for answers before Hannah was finally diagnosed with a rare vascular condition known as Klippel-Trenaunay syndrome, KTS. Klippel-Trenaunay syndrome. Even then, things weren't straightforward. Genetic testing revealed a mutation associated with Parkes-Weber syndrome, placing her in a complicated space between 2 rare progressive conditions. What she did know was this: her world was getting smaller. Simple things, standing, walking, getting from one place to another, were no longer automatic. They were calculated, planned, and sometimes avoided altogether. A 7-minute trip to work became something she couldn't do on her own. The independence she once moved through life with started to slip away piece by piece. And with it, the ease of everything she used to love. There's a kind of grief that comes with that. Not just for what's been lost, but for the version of your life you assumed would always be there. At the same time, the path forward hasn't been easy. Treatments led to complications. Medications came up with difficult side effects. Insurance denied coverage for therapies her doctor believed could help, simply because her condition is so rare that it isn't widely understood. I've watched the condition progress, Hannah shared. I'm watching myself deteriorate. It would be easy to stop there, but she hasn't. You have to keep going, she said. There's no other option. So she's adapted. She journals, she creates, she finds moments of quiet where she can. She's learning how to live in a body that doesn't always cooperate, and how to hold on to the parts of herself that still feel like her. More than anything, she's fighting to hold on to her independence. That's my whole thing, she said. I want to stay independent for as long as I can. Because when your world gets smaller, independence becomes everything. And getting even a small piece of it back can change everything. And that's where the story begins to shift. With the support of Child Charities, Hannah received a mobility scooter and a cooling mattress. Two things that might seem simple, but for her, make a real difference day to day. The scooter means she can get to work, run errands, move through her community without having to rely on someone else to get her there. It gives her some of that independence back. And the mattress means something just as important: rest. After long days of managing pain, swelling, the effects of the medication, getting quality sleeps helps her reset and take on whatever comes next. These aren't big, flashy changes, but they matter. Because when your world gets smaller, even small steps toward getting it back feel big. The total impact was $5,500. And for Hannah, that's exactly what this is. Her world's starting to expand again. Last week, as the Artemis II crew tore back through Earth's atmosphere, the world they had left behind came rushing back into view. It expanded again. For Hannah, this moment looks different. Maybe she's not an astronaut. Maybe she's not one of the few people to ever explore deep space. But she is someone who understands what it means to have your world change overnight. What it means to wonder how much of your life might be taken away. And what it takes to keep moving forward anyway. And now, with a little support, her world is expanding again too. After returning to Earth, astronaut Christina Koch, I don't know how to pronounce her last name, I apologize, said something that stuck. I know I haven't learned everything that this journey has yet to teach me, she said. But there's one new thing I know, and that planet Earth, you are a crew. That idea feels simple, but it's true. We are not meant to go through hard things alone. We can be there for people like Hannah, for anyone who's reaching an outstretched hand. Join our crew and help make the world 10% happier by donating one time or as a subscriber each month. So the money that is raised goes towards stories like this. So if you'd like to be part of somebody's story, definitely check out the chivecharities.org website and become a donor, either a one-time or a recurring monthly donor. Any amount would definitely be appreciated. All right. So with that, I want to say cheers, everyone. Hopefully you're having a wonderful Wednesday. And we are going to be talking now about GOYA 2026. And what is GOYA 2026? Well, it's Let me put this back. There we go. We should be doing this. Yeah. So we're GOYA 2026. So GOYA stands for Get Off Your Ass. And it's time for us to get active and get outside once again, seeing as spring has officially met or has come. But unfortunately, weather-wise, it may not have. We're expecting up to 30 centimeters of snow tonight. So, yeah, that's going to be quite a bit to trudge through tomorrow morning. But hopefully by the time that we get out to Glenmore Reservoir for our walk, that will all have been melted away. So that's... So just to let you know where our walk is actually going to be going, it is going to be at our Glenmore Reservoir, which we've done many, many times before. And it's such a gorgeous walk, and we've had some wonderful days in the past number of years to do it. So it's great to get out, meet up with friends once again. And let me just, I made a few notes here to get us going and excited about it. Yeah. Today we aren't just talking, we're moving. And I've sort of been hinting that today is sort of the official day that we launched the GOYA movement. So if you're wondering what GOYA stands for, it's simple, it's direct, and it's exactly what some of us need right now. Get off your ass. And a quick question for you. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you need GOYA? On a scale of 1 to 10, how badly do you need GOYA right now? 1 is I'm practically a mossy rock. And 10 is I've already got my sneakers on. So let me know down in the comments what if you need GOYA right now to get active, get out there, and get your body moving. And unlike other walks and events, this is sort of also a quote-unquote fundraiser. Here, let's get rid of this. It's a fundraiser, but rather than a monetary amount, it is actually going to be where are we here? It's going to be bottles and cans. It's going to be a donation of recyclables or donations to the Calgary Food Bank. So whether it be a food donation or a donation of recyclables. So I would love to hear how many recyclable cans and bottles you think that we'll get at our event. So depending how many people show up, if everyone brings a bag and each bag contains how many, I'm curious to know what you think the number will be. And I'm going to keep a tally. I'm going to keep coming back to this video and see the numbers that people are putting down in here. And I'm also going to be asking on our socials too, if you can guess how many containers that we actually are going to be collecting on this. And with that, you're all asking, oh, that's great, that's wonderful, but when is it? So, like I said, we're going here in Calgary. It's going to be at the Glenmore Reservoir, and we're going to be walking along the trail there. And the date of it is Sunday, May the 3rd. So we're going to be meeting out at our regular spot, so keep an eye out on posters and directions on how to get there. And we're going to be doing it at 11 o'clock in the morning. So it takes about an hour for us to walk our 5K loop. So we'll be done and you'll have the afternoon available to do whatever you do to relax on a Sunday afternoon. So yeah, I'm excited to get this going, and I'm tonight going to be making more posters and more posts about it so that we can get everybody out and going on this. All right. And with that, it's not just a Calgary event. This is a virtual event as well. So for those that are joining us from the States or joining us from one of the other provinces, go and find out your your 5K route. And I'm not sure how, I'm just going to find out how many miles 5 kilometers is. If you know what it is before I can figure it out, let me know down in the comments. So a 5K is equal to 3.1 miles. So it's not terribly far, but it's a good walk and a good way to get out and stretch your legs for the first time this spring. So that is that. And yeah, I'm definitely going to take a look and make sure that our path is still there, or if there's going to be some construction going on. So I'll be scoping that out within the next couple of weeks as well. So once again, Sunday, May the 3rd is when I'm going to be doing the Calgary portion of it. But if you are not able to join us on Sunday, go out and find your own 5 kilometer or 3.1 miles route and go and do that and take pictures and send it off to us so we can give you a shout out about how you're getting involved and getting out and getting off active. And as I said, getting active, moving your legs and going out and exploring your community. So there we go. Let's get that going here. So yeah, Sunday, May the 3rd, GOYA 2026. So looking forward to seeing all the Calgary people come out and join. And I'm curious to find out if you're going to guess the right number of cans and bottles that we are going to be collecting that day. So let me know down in the comments whether you're watching on the replay or if you're with us live. Give us a quick guess of how many bottles and cans that you think that we will be collecting. So with that, I have a bunch of work I need to get done, so I need to go create some more posters and create some event pages and start posting it all over the place so we can get more people out. So with that, I'm going to wrap things up here. I'm going to enjoy staying inside today because of the snow that is falling. So have yourself a wonderful day and a great weekend coming up and a great rest of the week. So cheers and chive on. Cheers.
We dream of making things just a bit better. Small changes adding up to a greater whole. Let's ignite the spark, let's reach our goal. We'll make the world 10% brighter.